Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Teacups and welcome back to the most inconsistent series in the world. So yeah, I'm Mr. Teacups, welcome back to Oxford United challenging for the Premier League. But before we start off the amazing adventure that I'm sure you cannot wait to see, we got something to talk about because in the background we're going to have some FIFA Ultimate Team, something I rarely do in this channel, but I think yesterday night the Ultimate Team World Cup Edition, I don't really know what it's called, came out on the Xbox 360 and PS3, and I kind of want to talk about it because it's not too shabby. That's the best way I can describe it at the moment. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this to come out because they just released a World Cup game standalone. So if you watch my World Cup commentary, you know I just ranted like hell on it because I don't really think they're worth any money. And now, what's the point of even buying it at all? Because you got a World Cup Ultimate Team on the game I've already bought for free. So I don't think I'm even going to be investing any money in that standalone at all, even though I wasn't. But yeah, let's talk about it. So essentially, it's just a re-release of players, so EA can get more and more money from packs, so they can have more Ronaldos, more Messis, more what have you out there. And it's actually not too bad. I quite enjoy it. The tournament's pretty fun. And I like that it's quite easy to get players in this. It just kind of throws players at you 24/7, and I like that. You win a match, you get a free player. You win a match, you get a free player. You win a tournament, you get a free pack. You open up a 5k pack, you get a shit ton of players. The only downside is you can't discard them, so it's kind of like, there's no value to a player out there. And also as well, when you start off a team in this, you get a team for free. I think you already know that if you play an Ultimate Team. Well, usually you get complete shit. I was talking to my mates, and they got complete shit. But for some reason, in my starter team, I got Iron Robin. Yeah, 89 rated Robin in my free team. I was like, what the fuck is this supposed to happen? Luck of the year. I kind of want to talk about Robin because, I've already wasted quite a lot of this intro, but fuck it, I'm going to keep talking about FIFA Ultimate Team World Cup. I've never played with an 89 rated player in the history of Ultimate Team. I've been playing Ultimate Team since Ultimate Team started, and that just kind of shows you the luck I have with packs that I've never played with an 89 rated player. And he's fucking sick. Oh, I fucking love playing with Robin in this game. So lucky to get him. But one thing I've got to say about it, it kind of feels a little bit different from normal FIFA. Like, I've scored some bangers in normal FIFA, right? But the couple of games I've played in this World Cup edition so far, I've just scored some absolute screamers with shit players, like rated 60 something. I know that's probably like their international rating, but yeah, I find it very easy to score bangers. It's not too shabby. I just kind of want to talk about it. Again, Iron Robin in my first free team was pretty fucking amazing. So yeah, let's move on. So let's go on with the show. I'm Mr. Teacups. Welcome back to Oxford United challenging for the Premier League. So let's just dive balls deep into this. It's time for the first game of the day. Oxford United at home to Coventry City. This is how it went. So let's finally talk about some normal fucking FIFA because we're doing alright at the moment. Our form has changed. We really need some good results this episode because we've just been drawing some vital games and we've lost a game here and there. Our form is, even though it's getting better, it's pretty inconsistent for a team that's hopefully going to be trying to challenge for that, that Premier League spot. We want to get promotion, but we're probably more likely going to try and go for the playoff places. Yeah. But how can I describe this game? Difficult. Say that about every game. Broken record time. Coventry were playing good football, a decent team, there's not much I can say. I was very fortunate to draw first blood. So around about the 28th minute, I'm just passing around midfield. It falls to my Japanese midfielder. He passes it to Luke Shaw. He just gives it to Carrera. Not much is going on. And he kind of takes like a posh shot. I just kicked it. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to kick it. And somehow it just nestled itself in the back of the net. This guy basically just poked it with his little toe. And it just zoomed off into the back of the net. But that's, Carrera's a talent. He's an absolute fucking talent, and that's what money buys you. I think in real life, he's actually agreed to sign for Atletico Madrid, so yeah, I fucking love this kid. Love him in FIFA, it's 1-0. Sounds good start. Honestly, I felt good to draw first blood. I just love drawing first blood in this game. It takes away a lot of the tension, but yeah, they kind of equalised not too long afterwards. So around about 34th minute, I get a little bit too cocky of my defending. They end up winning the ball for me. My keeper makes a shit save. This guy couldn't fucking beat an egg. Literally, he's got the hands of an absolute rapist, man. Everything just bounces off of him. They basically got flubber on his hands, right? Bounces, he puts it back into a dangerous position. Their striker finishes it. It's 1-1. But after that goal went, half-time came and went. This game's all to play for in the second half. So the second half, we got off to an amazing start. Literally from kickoff. We play some beautiful tiki-taka football. This is some Barcelona shit, right? I bought in Danny Rose, striker Danny Rose, the absolute beast himself. He's playing 1-2 with everyone. but finds, you know, a beautiful through ball to him, finds himself 1-on-1 with the keeper. You know, he's got that talent and that beautiful touch to slot that in the back of the net. It's 2-1. So that's just what I wanted to start the second half. We finally took the lead again. And to be honest with you, I know I said this game was pretty difficult, but we were bossing this game. I gotta be honest with you, we was absolutely done in this game. We were just always in their half. Like, Coventry barely had any attacks. I think actually that shot in the first half that led to their goal was, I think, their first shot on target, their first shot actually at goal. So yeah, that's saying something about what type of fight Coventry was putting up. But I've got to say, that second goal was pretty much my only highlight of the second half. I did have a lot of shots at goal, but I couldn't add to my tally. And luckily, Coventry couldn't add to their tally. This game ended 2-1. It's time to move on. So a nice win to start the day. Can we make it any better? It's time for the second game of the day. Oxford United away to Brighton. This is how it went. So this game had a decent start. It was pretty slow, but we made quite an early breakthrough. And this is all down to Bruma. 18th minute, he wins the ball nearly enough in his own half, and he just runs. This is some Gareth Bale shit right here. He uses just sheer pace, runs in on goal, finesses it in the back of the net. That's what Bruma's about: pace, power, and finesse. It's 1-0. So after that goal went in, the game somewhat slowed down a bit because Brighton were defending really well. Not much really happened until around about the 45th minute. I kind of want to highlight this because I like to highlight stuff in this game. I like to power off my players because fuck it, why not? Around about 45th minute, stoppage time basically, end of the first half. They whipping the ball. It's an easy ball, and I'm thinking to myself, why is my keeper not collecting this? Why is my keeper not fucking collecting this? He's just rooted near enough to his goal line like a fucking plum, right? And he gets away with this. This should have been a goal. This should have been a goal to Brighton, right? I was like, what are you doing? Like, I'll show you a little bit of the replays, right? He gets so lucky that it does not go in the back of net, but this keeper is rated like 72, and he's got the reactions of a snail. Like, literally, he's so fucking clumsy. And yeah, I've said it before, I want to get rid of him. But yeah, it's time for the second half. So yet again, the start of the second half was, how do I describe it, pretty amazing. So new enough from kickoff, my Japanese midfielder wins the ball for Brighton, and he plays just a cheeky Gerrard through ball over the top. One of their defenders gets a little bit of a touch on it. It falls to Bruma. You know what he's about, pace and power. He runs in on goal, finesses that in the back of net. It's 2-0. So after that goal went in, I'm pretty happy to say we started to dominate the game. It's something we haven't really been doing the past few games, but we've been starting to dominate. I feel like we've got into our groove now. We've got into that point in the season where the team settled in, and we're ready for action because once that second goal went in, we were dominating the game. We had loads of shots on goal. Like the other game, though, we couldn't add to our goal tally, and I'm proud to say this game ended 2-0. We've got 2 victories in a row. It's time to move on. So it's time for the third and final game of the day. Oxford United at home to Blackpool, and this is how it went. So should I already just say, like I said last episode, broken record time, Blackpool, decent team. Let's move on. So at the moment, the team was in full confidence. You know, we were just battering teams. Like, the past 2 games have just been amazing from the lads. We've just been playing some sweet attacking football. And like the past 2 games, I could have won them like huge higher goal margins. We've just been really unlucky in front of goal. We had a brilliant start to this game. Around about the 10th minute, we win a corner. Bruma whips it in. Johnny Mullins gets his nut on it, puts it in the back of net. He's done this so many times for me. Headers are OP, but fuck it. He's retiring. He's getting him some goals this season. It's 1-0. Sadly, after that goal went in, there wasn't much going on. It was a 50-50 game in the midfield. I wasn't really dominating like I wanted to do, but I was getting some shots on goal. Blackpool were getting some shots on goal. I don't actually remember that much, so yeah, it was pretty non-existent from them. We were basically controlling the game, but not much was really going on. And this game's what we played for in the second half. And we got a good start to the second half. Around about 62nd minute, we're on the counter-attack. The ball's played to Bruma. He heads it down the Carrera, and you know he's got that pass in him. He plays a cheeky through over the top to Danny Rose, midfielder Danny Rose. He's got some pace and power. He runs in on goal. Gets a little touch. He basically kind of fluffs this shot. Somehow it goes in the back of net. Fuck it, I will take it. It's 2-0. That was the goal I needed to put me in the hot seat. It felt good getting that goal. 2-goal advantage. We love to see that. And it kind of got rid of all the nerves. Because Blackpool were challenging. They had some pretty decent spells where they could easily have came back in this game. Well, I'm happy to say we ended up winning this game 2-0. And I think epiphany has happened because we won 3 games in a row in the league and the championship. Has that ever happened? I don't think that's actually happened so far this season so far. 3 wins in a row, 9 points. That's going to push us up the table. That's going to help us on our hunt to try and fight for those promotion places. We're currently in 10th actually with 39 points, but it's very close right now. It's only a couple points separating us from first, so yeah, it's very tight right now. Things are getting good. Transfer window's right around the corner, so I hope you join me then. I've been Mr. Teacups. Rate, comment, subscribe. See you next time.